Hello everyone, I'm Cloud and welcome to Anime No Mi. Today we're going to talk about Shanks, one of the 4 Yonko who leads the seas of the New World in the One Piece anime, what this pirate's true plan is, and what he really planned for the future, and why he was seeking Gomu Gomu no Mi to Luffy in the past. Shanks would have at his side the power of more than one devil fruit, so I already count on his support to leave your like in today's video. I also count on you a lot to subscribe to the channel if you're still new here. Now let's go to the video. Guys, as we know, the powers of Shanks and his crew have always been one of the greatest mysteries in the world of One Piece. He hides his true goals and actions across the seas, but we had a recent revelation. A few years before Luffy's journey across the seas began, we know that he received his powers from a devil fruit that belonged to Shanks' crew. Little Luffy took the Gomu Gomu no Mi in a chest and ate that fruit, becoming a rubber boy. However, now we know that he faced Sekai Seafood to get that fruit. Shanks found out about the Navy transport mission, a mission that would be transporting the rubber fruit, a mission that was being carried out by Cypher Pole Zero, and that apparently was of great importance. The pirate and his crew then intercepted this mission and faced everyone who was trying to protect Gomu Gomu no Mi to get the power of that fruit. There was a long and difficult battle for them to get the devil fruit that now belongs to Luffy. All of this was indicated right at the beginning of the whole story. After all, just when Luffy found the chest and ate the fruit that was inside it, it was then that Shanks' crewmate, Lucky, he asked if it was okay that boy took that devil fruit. He then told his captain that they went to some trouble to get that fruit. Many years later we found out it was because of the battle against Cypher Pole. But even so, it had not been revealed why the pirate was specifically looking for that devil fruit. Since that time, many theories have emerged to explain this past event. The possibility that Gomu Gomu no Mi may have belonged to some powerful pirate from the past who had a connection with Shanks, such as his former captain, the first king of pirates. Many also believe that actually Shanks had simply been confused, believed that the Gomu Gomu no Mi was actually the Yami Yami no Mi, the devil fruit that was later eaten by Teach. All this because Shanks already knew about the power of the fruit, just as Teach did, and in this way he was trying to get the power of this fruit by knowing the skill and fame of being the most powerful devil's fruit in the world. But actually it's very hard for Shanks to really get confused about it, to have fought for Gomu Gomu no Mi believing it was Yami Yami no Mi. In fact, not only is he one of the most knowledgeable people in the world of One Piece, Shanks also seemed to already know the powers of that fruit. As we know, there is already knowledge about the powers of each devil fruit in One Piece in a book that was seen being read by Teach and also by Sanji when he was very young, which indicates that Shanks might know more about that fruit. Not only that, because when Luffy bit the Gomu Gomu no Mi and became a rubber man, he wasn't surprised by the powers the boy received because of that fruit. He already knew the power of the Gomu Gomu no Mi, which indicates that he actually didn't get confused about that fruit. But now a new possibility has emerged, commented on in a video on the channel. But before we talk about it, keep commenting on theories and also information that you believe is relevant. Also keep asking for the topics you want to see here on the channel. But then, if Shanks himself knew about the powers of the Gomu Gomu no Mi fruit, and the author of One Piece himself commented at one time that Luffy's devil fruit was not an important fruit, what would be the reason why Shanks is looking for that devil fruit? What would be the reason that the man who in the future would become one of the most powerful pirates in the whole sea of the New World moved his crew across the seas to face Cypher Pole in an attempt to get that fruit? What would be his true desire? This theory said that Shanks wasn't really looking for Gomu Gomu no Mi, just as he wasn't looking for Yami Yami no Mi. Shanks wasn't really looking for just one devil fruit, but all the fruit that was within his reach. As we know, there is currently an extremely powerful pirate who is seeking gigantic power through the devil fruits. In fact, he is seeking the powers of the most powerful devil fruits in the whole world. I'm talking about Teach, the last pirate who achieved the title of Emperor of the Sea, the youngest of the Yonkas, who is even part of the worst generation. As we know, this was the only pirate to have been revealed as a user of 2 devil fruits. Teach possesses the power of the Yami Yami no Mi, the first devil fruit he acquired, a fruit that he spent a good part of his life searching for, the fruit that is known as the most powerful devil's fruit of all time. After that, Teach got the power of a second devil fruit, the fruit that is known as the most powerful paramecia of all time that once belonged to Edward Newgate and which was taken by Teach, who extracted it from its former user in an unknown way. But after getting 2 devil fruit for himself, Teach used his knowledge of how to extract devil fruit from the previous user to join his crew in hunting down the most powerful devil fruit users in the entire One Piece world and get your devil fruit powers. Teach is then handing over the powers he can to his own crew, and so is seeking to create the most powerful crew of all time, the crew with the greatest devil fruit powers. This theory then indicates that Shanks is doing something similar, but having started a long time ago, the pirate would be dedicating part of his journey across the seas to getting as much fruit from the devil as possible, getting as much fruit, even if it wasn't for the actually use. As we know, Shanks himself and members of his crew so far have not been introduced as a devil fruit user. None of them seem to actually have the power of a fruit, using using other abilities to strengthen themselves. Now let's get to the point of commenting on what the reason for this is, why Shanks and his crews are looking for devil fruit if they're not even using those powers, and there are some possibilities for that. The first of these would be the attempt to stop powerful pirates who wish to have even more powerful and practically unstoppable crews, using the devil's fruits as a means of increasing their powers, in this case, pirates like Teach. Shanks has met Teach in the past, and for some reason that has not yet been revealed, the two faced off, a big battle happened, and that battle caused Shanks to get those scars in his eye. The pirate may at that time have discovered some undisclosed objective of Teach, and is moving to try to stop it, something that was even shown to us in the anime at the meeting between Shanks and Edward Newgate, who was once captain of Teach. Shanks tried to warn of the dangers of facing that pirate. Not only that, but he also cited that Teach just teamed up with Newgate to get his plans to carry out without drawing the attention of other pirates and the Navy. He could act freely using the name of his captain. In short, Shanks knew more than anyone about Teach's power and plan, and as such it could be involved with the devil fruits, and Shanks would then be taking some fruit out of circulation to prevent them from being part of the plan of enemies pirates like Teach, and so he would seek as much devil fruit as possible. But there is also a second possibility, the possibility that Shanks is looking for the devil's fruits because he knows more about these fruits than other pirates, for having information that no other pirate at work these days has about the fruits and the world of One Piece. We know that the King of Pirates, shortly after returning from the last island of the Grand Line, revealed some important secret to Shanks, something that currently only Rayleigh seems to really know. And maybe that secret from the past that made Shanks cry was the reason for all his pirate moves in the future. Then Shanks would know some secret or power surrounding the devil's fruits, perhaps even a danger that would cause him to tell his crewmates for not to eat these fruits, and yet together they seek these devil fruits in the sea. So that would have been the reason why he went after the devil fruit that Luffy currently has, the Gomu Gomu no Mi. Shanks would only have faced the Sekai Seafood to get that fruit simply because it is a devil's fruit. Furthermore, if he is really looking for only important and powerful devil fruits, the Gomu Gomu no Mi could have been taken by him, even though it is a simple rubber fruit for an equally simple reason. After all, Shanks may have just discovered information from Cypher Pole about a devil fruit being transported and highly protected, and then knowing that, even not knowing what that fruit would be, Shanks would have moved to get that power. Even so, in the case of Luffy's fruit, it seems to have an even more hidden secret in the One Piece story. After all, the Celestial Dragons didn't accept to lose the Gomu Gomu no Mi to Shanks, and that's why they became enemies of the former leader of Cypher Pole. But this is all a subject for another video. But comment what you think about all this. Don't forget to leave your likes in the video to help the channel, and also subscribe if you're still new here. The channel is new and needs your help. Thank you so much for watching our video so far. Your support is very important. See you in the next video. Bye.